Hey family, good morning, good morning, good morning. And yeah, happy birthday to you today. I wish I just had something where you can just send me your name and we'll just say the shout out to you with your name, and it just makes it a little bit even more personal. So if it's your birthday tomorrow, let me know in the comment section. If you can email it to me. But yeah, let's just make it that personal. So without wasting any time, we are back with another deep dive. And today we are profiling or accused number one in the Joshlin Smith case. And this is why am I profiling this accused is because yesterday we listened to the social worker Errol Peterson, Mr. Errol Peterson, telling us what he found out about Jacquen Appollis, accused number one in this case. Who is he? We're just going to summarize. If you're new into the channel, you don't know who he is, we are going to tell you. And what has been found out, why he said that he's not guilty, and what is the recommendation of the sentencing. So I'm all going to unpack that here. So he is Kelly Smith's boyfriend, or was, because now there's no relationship anymore. You are locked up. Hello. And he's now a convicted kidnapper and child trafficker. So let's unpack what the social worker had said. Who is Jacquen Appollis? He grew up in Saldanha Bay and one of four kids. So he has sisters and brothers. And his parents split up in 2004, but stayed nearby and kept things civil. So although they were separated, but they were living just around. So there's no toxic background at all. So don't let anyone feed you with the trauma made him do it narrative. It's not going to work here. The social worker checked and said there is no trauma that we are going to use and say he did this because of trauma. So done. So he dropped out at school in grade 9 and he blamed influence, bad influence. It sounds familiar, ne? Yeah, it does. We always say that bad company corrupts good, whatever. You know what I mean. So now the spiral led him straight into drugs. He started with Dacha and ended with crystal meth and Mendrex. This is what he was smoking. He met Kelly through mutual friends and he moved in with her in Middleport, a community the social worker says is plagued with drugs, teen pregnancy, and social ills. So that area of Saldanha, he painted a picture for us that it's an area that has a lot of these things, including the drugs that we're talking about here. So what did the social worker find? He found that the social worker, his name is Mr. Errol Peterson. He interviewed Appollis, his family, and Kelly's family. Here's what stood out. He described him as a quiet and respectful, not violent, but a pushover person. His family says he was never troublesome until drugs took over. He also had a job at Sea Harvest once. He quit the job. He tried vocational college. He quit vocational college. He knows Stefano van Rijn. He's known him all his life, but only got close through meth. So this is what they smoked together. He admitted he was high on crystal meth on the day Joshlin Smith disappeared. And then, listen to this. Boom! He lied and said Joshlin went to school. While everyone knows, we've been listening, that the child didn't go to school, when confronted about that lie, they said he said in stupefied silence. So he pretends like he's stupid while he's not. And for me, that's the guilt talking. The guilt just he was caught in a lie just there. So the emotions or manipulation, we don't know. So unlike Kelly and Stefano, Jacquen actually showed emotion. He got teary when the social worker asked him if how would he feel if this had happened to his own daughters, because this guy is a father to two daughters. But here's the thing, he's still not telling the truth. The social worker believes it's possible he was manipulated by Kelly, because Kelly is described as the mastermind. But even if it was led, he let it happen. So it's one thing for you to be manipulated, but when you let the manipulation happen, it's your fault. It's no longer the person's who's manipulating fault. It is your fault now. Listen, family, we said we are learning from this. So take these notes for yourself, that you might be manipulated, but what are you doing about it? So let's get back into this. So the sentencing recommendations. This is what Errol Peterson recommended. No suspended sentence. Why? Because Joshlin is gone. No one wants to talk about it. They are choosing silence, and letting Appollis walk free would mean the offender lives with freedom, while a child who's trusted them can no longer live her life. So the court wants custodial sentencing. Don't worry, in this channel we do explain custodial sentencing and other legal jargons that you might not understand. I am going to explain, so don't worry about that. It means that actual prison time. This is what Mr. Errol Peterson, so poised. I love him. He's poised. He is emotional intelligent. That man knows how to stand his ground. And I saw him and I applaud him for that. Say, salute. So he said he had all three had multiple chances to come clean, but they refused. So let us get into the legal segmentation before we close and wrap this thing up. So let's break down the law real quick, because this isn't just about vibes and verdicts. We need to learn from this. What is a probation officer, and why does their opinion matter? A probation officer is a South African social worker who investigates the background of the accused and makes sentencing recommendations. They dig into the family life, addiction, mental health, and then tell the court what kind of sentence would be fair. Their report isn't law, but it can influence on how heavy or light the sentence is. So what is a suspended sentence? Because he said, no, we don't want a suspended sentence. I will explain what a suspended sentence is versus a custodial sentence. What is the difference? So a suspended sentence is like a legal warning shot. You are found guilty and you don't go to jail unless you mess up again. So this is where sometimes you'd hear about fines. He says, no, we are having none of that. We don't want that. A custodial sentence means the actual prison time. You are not going home after court. You are going straight to prison. So he's saying we want that custodial sentence. In this case, no suspended sentence. The court said you don't get freedom when a child never got the chance to live hers. That child didn't get a chance to live her life. So why should you go home? So why was human trafficking charged if Joshlin is still missing? Under South African law, trafficking isn't just about crossing borders. It is if there's intent to sell, to trade, to exploit someone, especially a child, that already qualifies as trafficking, even if the act wasn't completed or the child wasn't found. So it's about what they planned, not what they finished. So they decided that they're not going to tell us, but they are going to get severe sentences, and we hope they do. Can addiction be used as a defense? The short answer is no. You cannot use that. Drug use might explain your behavior, but it doesn't excuse it. So the fact that you did this, you were influenced by friends, we are not taking it. Being high is not a legal get out of jail card. You cannot say, I killed that person, I unalived that person because I was high. We don't play like that. Especially not when a child is involved. So yeah, the law sees through the lies and the sob stories. Justice is not about guilt, it's about the truth. And until they tell it, we will keep on asking. So thank you so much for watching. Until the next one. I told you we're doing a mini series. I will be telling you what happened. There'll be more videos about the other two accused. And according to some people, maybe I might be a little bit behind, but according to me, I'm right on track. So if you want to hear more, we are getting new subscribers each and every day. 3, we are counting it. If we get 81, we are counting it, and we are blessed, and we thank you for that. So keep on hitting that subscriber button, liking, sharing, and that notification button. Until the next one, God bless. Ciao.